Payments violations when foreign governments would have been paying Trump to stay at the Doral Resort.
And that's Andrew Kent, a professor at Fordham Law School, speaking with the Bloomberg's June Grasso. Catch more of that interview, plus analysis of the latest legal news by subscribing to the Bloomberg Law Podcast or downloading the show at bloomberg.com/podcast. And attorneys can find exceptional legal research and business development tools at bloomberglaw.com. And futures this morning are little change. 10-year Treasuries up 5/30 seconds. Yield 1.78%. The yield on the 2-year 1.60%. The euro at 1.1140 against the dollar. Bloomberg Daybreak continues. This is Bloomberg.
London, switch to Vodafone, the UK's best mobile network, and Be Unlimited, because the best phones deserve the best network and our new unlimited data plans. The future is exciting. Ready? Vodafone.
Max download speeds apply to unlimited data. Best network as voted by readers of trusted reviews. Terms at vodafone.co.uk/unlimited.
Carl's All Change Casserole.
So, Chloe walks in from school. Tears all over her face.
Daddy,
She says,
I don't want to eat animals anymore.
I blooming love my meat, but not as much as I love my little girl. That's why we've made some changes to our old favourite, sausage casserole. Now with meat-free couplings, but still with my magic touch, a dollop of mango chutney. Just as tasty as it used to be.
That's actually.
Make your own with the new Tesco Plant Chef range. Food Love Stories, brought to you by Tesco.
Sean, tell us about your upcoming Shaun the Sheep movie.
That's $21 million per win.
Really? I never looked at it.
Wasn't enough. According to the Wall Street Journal, over the
You
past
do your
10
own
years,
stunts.
the New York Yankees have spent more than
Wait, that's my line.
$2 billion
If I'm
on
getting a
players'
Shaun the
salaries,
Sheep movie
World
as
Series
part of your
titles,
year of endless
zero.
adventures with
He said money
meerkat
can't buy
movies.
happiness. Money can't buy titles
Spoiler
either.
alert.
Random
You
but
just
interesting.
give away the
See you tomorrow.
ending.
Clockbox begins
Qualifying purchase required. Tuesdays and Wednesday. Participating cinemas. Standard ticket only. Cheapest ticket free. One membership for 12 months. Conditions apply.
The world, 24 hours a day at Bloomberg.com, on the Bloomberg Business app, and at TikTok on Twitter. This is Bloomberg Radio.
Bracing for another round of blackouts.
Live from the Bloomberg Interactive Broker Studios, this is Bloomberg Daybreak for Tuesday, October 22nd, 2019. Coming up this hour.
Boris Johnson prepares to put his Brexit deal to a vote. We are live in London with the latest.
President Trump sounds optimistic a trade deal with China is on target.
UBS shares rise after the Swiss bank tops earnings estimates. McDonald's leads nearly 50 U.S. companies reporting today.
Despite scandals, Canadian Prime Minister Trudeau wins a second term. Plus, a key witness testifies today in the House impeachment inquiry. I'm Michael Barr. More ahead.
I'm John Stanshauer in sports. A lopsided Monday nighter at MetLife. The Patriots over the Jets 33-0. The World Series and the NBA regular season both begin tonight.
That's all straight ahead on Bloomberg Daybreak. On Bloomberg 1130 New York. Bloomberg 99.1 Washington, D.C. Bloomberg 106.1 Boston. Bloomberg 960 San Francisco. Sirius XM 119. And around the world on BloombergRadio.com and via the Bloomberg Business app.
The S&P was actually up by about 0.7%. The NASDAQ was up
Good
by
morning.
about
I'm Karen Moscow.
I'm Nathan Hager. Bloomberg Daybreak brought to you by Inovalon, a leading provider of cloud-based platforms empowering data-driven healthcare for insurance companies, physicians, pharmacy, and pharmaceutical companies. Inovalon, data has a story to tell. Inovalon gives it a voice.
And futures are little change this morning, a day after the S&P 500 climbed to a one-month high at 6:01 on Wall Street. And we check the markets every 15 minutes throughout the trading day on Bloomberg. S&P futures up a point, Dow futures up 6, NASDAQ futures up 7, the DAX in Germany's up 0.25%, CAC in Paris up 0.1%, and the FTSE 100 up 0.6%. No trading in Japan today due to a holiday. The Hang Seng in Hong Kong up 0.25%. 10-year Treasury up 6/30 seconds, yield 1.77%. Yield on the 2-year 1.59%. NYMEX crude oil is up 0.3% or 16 cents at 53.47 a barrel. COMEX gold up 0.2% or $2.90 at 14.91 an ounce. The euro 1.1143 against the dollar. British pound 1.2932 and the yen is at 108.58. Nathan.
And Karen, we begin this morning with Brexit and Boris Johnson finding out tonight whether he has any chance of getting his deal through Parliament. Let's go live to London and get the very latest from Bloomberg's Ewan Potts. Ewan, good morning.
Good morning, Nathan and Karen. Having twice been denied the chance for a vote in the House of Commons, the UK Prime Minister finally gets the opportunity today. The EU withdrawal agreement bill runs to 110 pages with 125 pages of explanatory notes. But the government wants to push it through the Parliament in just 3 days. That's in order to stand any chance of leaving the European Union by the October 31st deadline. Nathan?
Well, does it look like Boris Johnson has the numbers to get that done, Ewan?
Now remember, Prime Minister Theresa May's deal was defeated 3 times, but analysis of lawmakers' previous votes suggests that Johnson probably has just enough support to win this time. But he will immediately face a more difficult vote on his 3-day timetable for pushing the bill through Parliament. And if he loses that vote, then meeting the deadline becomes very, very difficult. Nathan?
All right, Ewan, thanks. That is Ewan Potts reporting for us live from London.
Shares of UBS up almost 2%. The Swiss lender posted net income that beat analysts' estimates. We caught up earlier with CEO Sergio Armani.
Still very challenging market conditions, but I'm glad that we were able to bring a solid performance in this difficult context.
And the bank's rich clients added $15.7 billion in new money last quarter.
Now, here in the U.S., we get earnings from almost 50 companies in the S&P 500. They include McDonald's, Travelers, Texas Instruments, and United Technologies. We also hear today from United Parcel Service. Bloomberg's Jeff Bellinger reports.
The slowing global economy is a headwind for UPS as it is for FedEx. But Bloomberg Intelligence says UPS has an opportunity to differentiate itself from its biggest competitor. UPS is reaping the benefits from its recent investments in technologies, facilities, and equipment that allow the company to handle e-commerce fueled growth more efficiently. Analysts think UPS will post an adjusted profit of $2.06 a share on revenue of nearly $18.4 billion. Jeff Bellinger, Bloomberg Daybreak.
All right, Jeff, thanks. And one other note on UPS, it plans to offer discounted shipping rates to Stamps.com's customer base of more than 740,000. That has shares of Stamps.com soaring by 30% in early trading.
President Trump is raising expectations that the U.S. and China could sign an initial trade deal next month. The president says China has indicated negotiations over an agreement are advancing. He says Beijing already has begun buying American farm products.
And that trade optimism helped lift stocks in Asia. Bloomberg's Juliet Sally has more on the trading day from Singapore. Good morning, Juliet.
Good morning, Nathan and Karen. The MSCI Asia Pacific Index, excluding Japan, which was closed for a holiday, rose for a second session Tuesday. The biggest gains were in South Korea's equities, which is seen as a proxy for US-China trade negotiations. The Kospi closed higher by 1.2% in Seoul, and the won gained for a fourth session against the greenback. Stocks in Hong Kong and Australia had more modest increases, while the CSI 300 added a third of 1% to close at 3,895 points, as the PBOC injected the largest amount in open market operations since May. Stocks in Taiwan edged near all-time highs, the TAIEX at its highest level since March 1990. In Singapore, I'm Juliet Saleh, Bloomberg Daybreak.
All right, Juliet, thank you. SoftBank has offered to take a majority stake in troubled startup WeWork. Bloomberg has learned the deal would value the office rental company at about $8 billion or less. That's a stunning fall from the $47 billion valuation WeWork obtained from SoftBank last January. Meanwhile, JP Morgan is offering another rescue plan that involves junk debt.
U.S. Bancorp is cutting thousands of branch workers as it adjusts to changing customer preferences. We get the details from Bloomberg's Doug Krisner.
We're told the cuts will be in the low thousands and represent less than 2% of the bank's workforce. None of U.S. Bank's roughly 3,700 branches will be closed as part of these reductions. At the same time, U.S. Bancorp will create some new customer-focused positions. The bank will also launch a training program so existing employees can widen their skill sets. On Monday, a study released by McKinsey said banks are heading into an arms race on technology as new competitors like fintech startups try to take market share. I'm Doug Krisner, Bloomberg Daybreak.
Doug, thank you. GNC Holdings Chinese investor Harbin Pharmaceutical Group is considering a potential bid to take the U.S. vitamin and supplement retailer private. Bloomberg News has learned the Chinese company has been speaking with potential advisors about an offer for GNC. Shares of GNC have lost more than half their value over the last year.
Facebook and Amazon set federal lobbying records in the third quarter. They're responding to more scrutiny of their business practices by Congress and regulators. Facebook spent $4.8 million. That's an increase of almost 70% from a year ago, while Amazon spent $4 million, the most the company has ever spent on lobbying in a single quarter. This is Bloomberg.
From Dallas, to Houston.
And at 6:07 on Wall Street, we check the latest world and national news headlines with Bloomberg's Michael Barr.
Thank you very much, Nathan. President Trump congratulated Canadian Liberal Prime Minister Justin Trudeau early today after the federal election put Trudeau back in power, though with a minority in Parliament. Trudeau's party won 156 of Canada's 338 electoral districts.
We will champion Canada in all its diversity. We will give voice to the voiceless. And in every decision we make as your government, we will always put this country and its people first.
Conservative leader Andrew Scheer says his party has put Trudeau on notice. President Trump called on fellow Republicans to get tougher and fight as he lashed out at the quickly moving House impeachment inquiry. During a cabinet meeting yesterday, Trump insisted his phone call with Ukraine's president was entirely unproblematic. Ambassador Bill Taylor is scheduled today to serve as the next key witness in the House impeachment inquiry. The aid group Save the Children says at least 70,000 children have been displaced by fighting in northeast Syria due to the Turkish military offensive there. Meanwhile, commenting during an interview with Fox News Channel's Hannity, President Trump defended his decision to pull the U.S. troops from the area.
They went through 2 days, and I say, and some people thought it was a great analogy, some people not, but it's like two kids in a playground. They fight. You let them fight for a minute, and then you pull them apart.
Like a GoFundMe.
It was much easier to make a deal.
Yesterday, residents of a Kurdish-dominated Syrian city pelted U.S. troops with food as they drove out from Syria. 14 Democratic senators are calling on the Justice Department, FBI, and SEC to probe, quote, disturbing reports of suspicious trading. As we hear from Bloomberg's Bob Moon, their letter points to a magazine article that labeled them Trump chaos trades.
While the Vanity Fair story questioned whether traders might be using non-public information to repute illegal profits, CME Group says it regularly monitors activities around E-mini S&P 500 futures and calls the story patently false. The story has fueled speculation that White House leaks could have helped futures traders make billions of dollars from well-timed bets ahead of big geopolitical announcements. It's been met with widespread Wall Street skepticism, and CME Group insists the transactions involved a significant number of diverse market participants. Bob Moon, Bloomberg Daybreak.
Global news 24 hours a day on air and at TikTok on Twitter, powered by more than 2,700 journalists and analysts in more than 120 countries. I'm Michael Barr. This is Bloomberg Nathan.
Okay, Michael, thank you. 6:09 on Wall Street, time for the Bloomberg NBC Sports Update. Here's John Stashower.
Nathan, no teams won back-to-back Super Bowls since the Patriots did it. 03 and 04, and the Pats won last year's Super Bowl, and so far this season, no one's come close to beating them. Certainly not the New York teams. New England 7-0. They've beaten the Jets twice, the Giants once, and last night, particularly one-sided. 24-0 in the blink of an eye, and the final was 33-zip over the Jets. Sony Michel scored 3 touchdowns, but what's been especially impressive about the Pats, their defense, they're allowing less than 7 points a game. They made life miserable for Sam Darnold. 4 interceptions and a fumble. ESPN had Darnold mic'd, and he was heard saying on the sideline that he was seeing ghosts.
I just got to see it feel a lot better. Make Nature's Bounty Hair, Skin, and Nails Step 1. It's the #1 brand, uniquely formulated for silky hair, glowing skin, and healthy nails. Nature's Bounty, because you're better off healthy.
By 175 points. Speaking of heavy favorites, the Astros, the biggest entering a World Series since 07. A little surprising considering the Nationals since late May have baseball's best record. They just swept the Cardinals in the NLCS. Great starting pitching on both sides. Garrett Cole goes tonight for Houston.
There are a lot of really good starting pitchers on the other side of the field. Guys that kind of emulate the role in terms of longevity, durability, creativeness, tenacity, grit, and so it's just a pleasure to share the field with them on the greatest stage at this point, and best of luck to him.
Cole versus Max Scherzer tonight in the opener. Justin Verlander opposes Steven Strasburg tomorrow. Also tonight, start of the NBA season. Knicks and Nets get going tomorrow. Bloomberg NBC Sports Update. I'm John Stashower.
John, the San Francisco 49ers are going to start off from free food and non-alcoholic drinks to season ticket holders to try to keep fans happy at a time when going to an NFL game just keeps costing more and more. The member-inclusive menu initiative, as it's called, makes Levi's Stadium the first to offer such a service. 49ers season tickets range from $85 to $375. This is Bloomberg
anytime.
Asset managers who seize change to launch new strategies, add distribution channels, or exploit new technology to re-engineer the investor experience are often rewarded. However, in an industry paralyzed with complexity, few act with agility or decisively. Few run their business strategically. Yet, the most competitive managers in the market know with the right partner and a flexible operating platform, you can. Go boldly toward change with SEI Investment Manager Services.
Determination and operational strength are both essential factors for growth in asset management. I'm Steve Meyer, President, Head of SEI's Investment Manager Services Division. We know that disruptive forces create opportunities around the world. If you see potential in change, our industry specialists will maximize SEI's integrated platform of data and risk management, global investment operations, compliance support, and investor services to position your asset management business for success. Come grow with us.
With SEI Investment Manager Services, you lead the charge in a competitive marketplace. Learn more at SEIC.com/seize change.
Business is constantly evolving. Is your financial printer evolving to keep ahead of the curve? At Command Financial, we are redefining financial printing by providing industry-leading expertise, leveraging technology, and honing processes and best practices. Every day, Command helps SEC registrants, as well as members of their working groups, including securities attorneys and investment bankers, prepare, file, and disseminate regulatory and disclosure documents, such as registration statements, M&A documents, and mutual fund prospectuses and reports. Command provides a full range of services to help you effectively complete your deal, meet your disclosure requirements, and achieve your shareholder communications objectives. Visit our website at commandfinancial.com and learn how we're evolving, not only with the times, but also with your business requirements. Command Financial, redefining financial printing.
You're seeing that in interest rates, you're seeing that in the shape of the yield curve.
I've got to tell you about our beautiful city break in Bath. Midweek is the perfect time to beat the crowds. Just an hour and a half by train from London. It was so relaxing. We headed straight for Bath Christmas Market. Oh, I can still smell the roasted chestnuts and mulled wine from the chalets. Next, we donned our skates for Bath on Ice. I'm a natural. Didn't have to hold on to anything or anyone. There's so much to do in Bath. I'm already planning my next trip.
Discover the magic of Bath this Christmas. Plan ahead at visitbath.co.uk/Christmas.
So I think that there's a chance that they, maybe even go twice before the end of the year to allow them to do that. Coming back to earnings, I would agree that it's been better than expected, but the underlying drivers are a little bit concerning. You continue to see margins deteriorate. Buybacks are playing a pretty significant role when it comes to supporting earnings growth going forward. And so, we think about the remainder of this year, kind of the third quarter might be tough, fourth quarter should see a nice bounce back due to base effects, but we have some questions around what 2020 looks like. To us, that's a low single-digit growth rate, which, when the fundamentals begin to soften, if a lot of these geopolitical risks are not resolved, that's obviously going to lead to elevated volatility and jumpier markets.
We looked at the S&P pushing above 3,000 yesterday. You don't think it's going to stay there?
I just think it's interesting that we are so close, less than 1% from an all-time high with Brexit and trade still unresolved. To me, that's the market pricing in an outcome that I think may come eventually, but may not come as quickly as what investors are currently looking for. So I think we might be a little bit ahead of ourselves.
I think investors need to take a step back and make sure they get the big story right.
Luckily, I don't listen to him, and our estate agent Emma was perfect. She gave us her actual mobile number. She was always available.
Stepping in to support growth anytime we seem to have these slowdowns. And so that continues, and that's why the markets continue to press higher. It's an environment where
switch to Vodafone, the UK's best mobile network, and be unlimited, because the best phones deserve the best network and our new unlimited data plan. The future is exciting. Ready? Vodafone.
Max download speeds apply to unlimited data. Best network as voted by readers of trusted reviews. Terms at vodafone.co.uk/unlimited.
Conversations from Bloomberg Television. Here's Heidi Stroud-Watts.
Ben Wellings is a senior lecturer in politics and international relations at Monash University. He joins us now from our Melbourne bureau. Ben, great to have you. It feels like Groundhog Day when we talk about Brexit and incremental progress and the dramatic events of the latest parliamentary vote. But are we, in all seriousness, getting closer to a resolution, or or some amount of certainty?
I think we are inching closer to some sort of resolution. It's really going to come. It's very marginal. I mean, I think there are people in the United Kingdom who are very frustrated by this process, but it is important to get it right. And basically, because Brexit is such a big deal, what this recent amendment was about was to make sure that Boris Johnson doesn't get written out without a deal. Even though he's got this deal, it's still not impossible that either in the next week or so, or in the next 2 years, if we get into a transition period with between the European Union and the United Kingdom, that no deal could still happen. So that's what this delay was about. We're inching towards some sort of resolution one way or another, but it's still very difficult to call it, or even sort of see which of the various possibilities might play out.
Hear more interviews like this one on Bloomberg Television, streaming live on Bloomberg.com and on the Bloomberg mobile app, or check your local cable listings. Markets, headlines, and breaking news 24 hours a day at Bloomberg.com, the Bloomberg Business app, and TikTok on Twitter. The Bloomberg Business Flash.
And I'm Karen Moscow, and this update brought to you by IBKR and CME Group. The new micro E-mini futures contracts are available at IBKR at the lowest commissions. Learn more at IBKR.com/CME Mini. It is 6:17 on Wall Street, and Bloomberg Daybreak is out on customer terminals, bringing you all the news you need to start your day. Let's get a check of the latest headlines with Hannah George at the Bloomberg Daybreak desk. Good morning, Hannah.
Good morning, Karen. Boris Johnson will make a final push today to get his Brexit deal through Parliament by his October 31st deadline. If he can't fast-track the withdrawal agreement bill, he may pull it or seek an election. Acting Ambassador to Ukraine, William Taylor, appears in the impeachment inquiry today. His exchanges with the envoy to the EU form a crucial part of the probe. And Presidents Putin and Erdogan meet in Sochi today as the clock ticks on Turkey's deadline for Kurdish fighters to leave a strip of territory in Syria. The ceasefire Erdogan agreed on last week expires at 10 p.m. local time. For all the news you need to start your day, check out Daybreak on your mobile phone or the Bloomberg Anywhere app. Karen.
All right, Hannah, thank you. S&P futures, little change this morning. Dow futures down 4, NASDAQ futures up 4. The DAX in Germany's up 0.2%. 10-year Treasury up 5/30 seconds, yield 1.78%. Yield on the 2-year 1.60%. NYMEX crude oil is up 0.3% or 16 cents at 53.47 a barrel. COMEX gold up 0.2% or $2.90 at 14.91 an ounce. The euro 1.1143 against the dollar. The yen 108.56. That's a Bloomberg Business Flash. Now here's Michael Barr with more on what's going on around the world. Michael.
Karen, Conservative opposition leader Andrew Scheer says his party is Canada's government in waiting, despite losing the election to Justin Trudeau's Liberals.
Get ready for
Scheer
Brexit
says when Trudeau won first in 2015, he looked unstoppable, but he says Conservatives have now put Trudeau on notice. Trudeau beat his Conservative rival and won a second term in Canada's national elections yesterday, losing a majority but delivering unexpectedly strong results despite having been weakened by a series of scandals that tarnish his image as a liberal icon. Monday Night Football, the Patriots grounded the Jets 33-zip. In baseball, game 1 of the World Series is tonight. The Astros host the Nationals. Also tonight is the start of the regular NBA season. Global news 24 hours a day, on air and at TikTok, on Twitter. Powered by more than 2,700 journalists and analysts in more than 120 countries. I'm Michael Barr. This is Bloomberg, Nathan.
All right, Michael, thanks very much. It is now 6:20 on Wall Street and live from the Bloomberg Interactive Broker Studios. This is Bloomberg Daybreak. We are well into third quarter earnings season now. I want to focus on European banks this morning now that we've gotten third quarter results from UBS. The Swiss bank shares are higher by about 1.3% on a report that beat most analyst estimates. Jonathan Tice is with us this morning, senior European bank analyst for Bloomberg Intelligence. Jonathan, good morning. It seems like asset management is the standout in this UBS report. What does it say about the strategy under CEO Armani?
Good morning. Yes, quite clearly, this is a tale of two halves because global wealth management, great inflows, net new money, and the wealth management and asset management businesses firing pretty much on all cylinders. But to offset that, as expected, still got problems in the investment bank, with a small miss, another $100 million restructuring charge coming because the pain continues there. So, yes, a good set of numbers, and the Asia franchise clearly doing well for the global wealth management business. But Asia investment banking, European investment banking, clearly still lagging US peers, which is a problem for the rest of European banks.
Ghostly balloons.
Yeah, so what do these banks need to do to sort of navigate through that pain in this world of negative yield?
This Halloween.
Well, negative rates is a much bigger problem. It has been for a good while in Europe. So, unfortunately, I think we're coming towards the end for the European banks of the revenue downgrade, but that doesn't mean they're going to recover, which still means that we have to have more bloodletting, more cost cutting. And again, even the GBS you saw today, the 100 million charge for 90 million of annual savings, they're going to keep chipping away at the edges and keep refocusing. And I think for the larger banks, HSBC, Societe Generale, we're going to see much bigger headcount reductions. Give me credit in the thousands and thousands.
One membership for 12 months.
Is there more room for that kind of cost cutting, that kind of axe dropping on some of these desks?
No, but it's ours. 10 years ago, we launched our first Galaxy smartphone. And to celebrate, we're giving customers who purchase any Galaxy S10, Note 10 or A90 5G the chance to claim a pair of amazing wireless Galaxy Buds.
Wow, and I didn't get you anything.
Get the latest Samsung Galaxy smartphone now at your local EE shop or ee.co.uk. Offer available on purchases made by the 23rd of October 2019.
I think with most investment banks, there's plenty more room to cut. But don't forget, European banks are also universal banks, which means by and large, they've got huge retail networks, branches that just don't generate any value anymore. So longer term, we're going to see a lot of headcount reduction for a lot less expense benefit from the branch networks spread across Europe.
Are there markets or aspects of the business that UBS and other banks like it can find room to expand?
It's great to have you. And
not really. I mean, in this day and age, clearly margins are only going one way, whether it's private banking, whether it's wealth management, whether it's fees and underwriting. So the best that you can hope is that kind of a Deutsche Bank retrenches, or we've seen some of the French banks retrenching from fixed income. You manage to maintain or grow your market share a little tiny bit there, but as a rule, no, there's no real underlying growth anywhere, and then the revenue pools, particularly in EMEA, and to a smaller extent in Asia, are still just shrinking. But that's because of technology margin squeeze. And obviously the US banks are winning, so they can kind of pressure and squeeze the European banks out.
We get reports on Thursday from RBS and Barclays on Friday. What are you expecting from Barclays at the end of the week?
That's true, but we're also talking
about Barclays is an interesting one because CEO Jeff Staley, he's pinned his colours to the mast on a 9% ROTE for this year. And bizarrely, now that there's kind of his hopes that the Brexit deal might finally happen, the rally in the pound has probably bailed him out because they're very dollar sensitive and it's all about the costs for them. They earn in dollars, but they pay bonuses in a lot of it in sterling. So at 130, it looks like he may be able to continue to say 9% ROTE is very possible. And I think also they should have a decent fixed income quarter because we saw from most of the US banks, particularly JP Morgan, a very good fixed income result for the third quarter.
Thanks for this, Jonathan. Always good talking to you. That's Jonathan Tice, Senior European Bank Analyst at Bloomberg Intelligence, providing unique real-time research and context on industries and all the market and government facts that impact business. Terminal customers can access the function at BIGO. Again, UBS shares are higher this morning by 1.4% in Zurich. Futures on Wall Street are little changed. This is Bloomberg.
This is a Bloomberg Market Minute. Stock futures are a little changed to higher this morning as investors await the next round of corporate earnings. They'll dig into results from UPS, McDonald's, Procter & Gamble, and others. And we're also watching for the September report on previously owned homes. Stocks rose yesterday to kick off the week on Wall Street amid positive signs on trade talks. The S&P 500 climbed 21 or 0.7% to 3,007. The Dow was up 57 to 26,828. And the Nasdaq jumped 73 to 8163. Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and Discover have teamed up to make web purchases easier for consumers and to cut down on what the industry calls solves online cart abandonment. They've created a checkout option that allows shoppers to save their card payment details all in one place. Retailers then offer it as a simple payment button. Saks Fifth Avenue, Staples, and Papa John's are among the early adopters. Gina Cervetti, Bloomberg Radio.
Have you wanted to speak a new language, but you thought it'd be too hard or take too much time? Then go to Babbel.com, download the app, and try it for free. In just 15 minutes a day, you'll be on your way to speaking a new language in just a few weeks. And right now, you can try Babbel for free. Babbel starts out teaching you words and phrases by matching them with pictures. You won't believe how easy the interactive program is. Soon the sentences get a little bigger, and before you know it, you're having simulated conversations voiced by native speakers. And because Babbel is crafted by language experts and uses the spaced repetition method, in just 10 to 15 minutes a day, you'll be speaking the language of your choice with real confidence. With Babbel, you can speak a language. Just go to Babbel.com and start your first lesson in the language of your choice for free. Download the Babbel app or go to Babbel.com and try it for free. That's Babbel.com.
I've got to tell you about our beautiful city break in Bath. Midweek is the perfect time to beat the crowds. Just an hour and a half by train from London. It was so relaxing. We headed straight for Bath Christmas Market. Oh, I can still smell the roasted chestnuts and mulled wine from the chalets. Next, we donned our skates for Bath on Ice. I'm a natural. Didn't have to hold on to anything or anyone. There's so much to do in Bath. I'm already planning my next trip.
Discover the magic of Bath this Christmas. Plan ahead at visitbath.co.uk/Christmas.
Whatever job you're searching for, you can find it on LinkedIn. First jobs, flexible jobs, work from home on a Friday jobs, advertising jobs, accounting jobs, HR, PR, even ER jobs, Soho jobs, Shoreditch jobs. Keep me away from the central line jobs. Banking jobs, building jobs, never ever boring jobs. Small jobs, big jobs, lunch in Borough Market jobs, or even voiceover jobs, which is how I ended up recording this ad. Search millions of jobs on LinkedIn and find one meant for you.
Why is Lizzie going rental for Fizzy Haze? Is it because her flat is so beautiful and spacious, snazzy, or has roof terrace, garden and party room? Surprising! Or because it's 18 minutes to Paddington? Easy! With friendly staff on hand to take any deliveries. Amazing! Or just because her fuzzy friend can live there too? Find your new home at fizzyhaze.com. Fizzy Living, reinventing renting.
The world's longest wedding dress was London by a national racecourse. Think that's big? Tonight, the Euro Millions jackpot is a colossal £40 million.
Executive Ed just I've got to tell you about our beautiful city break in Bath.
Euro Millions from the National Lottery. Amazing starts
by
here.
train from London. It was so relaxing. We headed straight from Bath Christmas Market. Oh, I can still smell the roasted chestnuts and mulled wine from the chalets. Next, we donned our skates for Bath on Ice. I'm a natural. Didn't have to hold on to anything or anyone. There's so much to do in Bath. I'm already planning my next trip.
Discover the magic of Bath this Christmas. Plan ahead at visitbath.co.uk/Christmas.
London, switch to Vodafone, the UK's best mobile network, and be unlimited, because the best phones deserve the best network and our new unlimited data plans. The future is exciting. Ready? Vodafone.
Match download speeds apply to unlimited data. Best network is voted by readers and trusted reviews. Terms at vodafone.co.uk/unlimited.
Casting live from the Bloomberg Interactive Broker Studio in New York. Bloomberg 1130 to Washington, D.C. Bloomberg 99.1 to Boston. Bloomberg 106.1 to San Francisco. Bloomberg 960 to the country. Sirius XM Channel 119 and around the globe. The Bloomberg Business app and BloombergRadio.com. This is Bloomberg Daybreak.
And it's 6:30 on Wall Street. Good morning. I'm Nathan Hager.
And I'm Karen Moscow. We are just about 3 hours away from the opening of U.S. trading. Let's get